Yeah, they're looking at their hand and wondering where it all went wrong. How could this happen to me? Hello everyone, it's your favorite defender of Dominaria. I'm the control guy, and I'm back with another video for you guys. Um, what to say today? Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? Thank you so much. Channel's growing like crazy. I'm getting hella views on my videos. I didn't expect this to like ever pop off like this, but I'm just a guy who likes playing control and recording it, so I thank you for the support. I hope I can keep up the good work for you guys. But yeah, speaking of control, let's get right into the video, shall we? So, we are back again with Jeskai Control. This has kind of become my brand now over the past couple days. Like, I've been having a lot of people tell me, look, man, your Jeskai deck is really good. And then I keep running into mirror matches. I match one of my viewers, actually, which is super funny. I don't think I made this deck. By no means. I'm not that arrogant. I don't think I'm the one who created this deck or anything. I've just been playing it and enjoying it a lot. So, we're back again. Um, let's see. So I've made a couple of adjustments to the deck since my last video. The major ones being no more basic island in the mana base. We have replaced that with Arena of Glory to give Phlage haste, because a hasty Phlage is a good Phlage. Deals what? If you in the late game, if you cast Phlage's front half and then Arena of Glory cast its back half, you get what? 12 damage? Right? Because no, it's more. It's 15 damage because the first Phlage deals them 3, then the second Phlage entering deals them 3, then it attacks, it deals them another 3, and then you hit them for 6. So 15 damage, or kill 3 creatures and hit them for 6. You gain 9 life. So Arena of Glory, pretty cool addition. You could also play, and I'm seeing this a lot in Modern right now, the white land of MH3. I think it's called I actually have no idea what it's called. I'll put it on screen, but you can play that instead. Um, Me personally, I think basically it taps for 4 mana, and you can no, for 4 mana and tap it, you get to look at the top 5 cards of your library and search for and choose a legendary, well, historic card. So legendary artifact or saga, but there's no sagas that are viable in timeless. So basically just a legendary permanent and put it into your hand. And basically that can find you the One Ring, Phlage, Teferi, Time Raveler, and if we played one, it could find us an Otawara, Soaring City. But you see, I personally think that that's cool in modern because you have like Minamo and stuff. But in a timeless, I think it's better to just haste the Phlage. So that's why I go with Arena of Glory. Another change is that we now we're up Wrath of the Skies, down Supreme Verdict. We play one more One Ring because it's really good. We completely cut Teferi 5, which pains my soul that we had to do that. But it's okay. We're playing Teferi 3 instead, which he's just. Teferi 3 is just much better with the One Ring in the control mirror, making it so that you don't like lose the counter spells. It's just so good. He also baits counter spells really well. It's just so good. Can't flash at Bowmasters, can't resolve your spell off Ampdraptor. He just stuffs so many decks that it's just much better than Teferi 5. The third One Ring basically makes up for the loss in card advantage from that. No more Lorien revealed because we can't fetch a basic island with it. There's no point having Lorien revealed if you can't have the option to get a painless land with it. And then in the mana base, we actually crafted Arid Mesas, so now our fetches are actually perfect. We can basically always fetch our planes, and fetches fetch everything. That was already the case before, but now it's even better where it's just smoother with Arid Mesa. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We went down one. We crafted a third Phlage as my viewers decided, and apart from that, that's pretty much it for the deck. Me personally, I think that Invert Polarity 3 might be a little much. I'm still playing 3, but I feel like we could cut one and add another card, maybe a fourth One Ring or a fourth Phlage, or even maybe even a third to the narrative, because you really do want to have energy when you cast your Wrath of the Skies, and now we run 3 of those. Maybe also just a third Teferi. I don't know. Me personally, I'm gonna keep it at 3 Invert Polarity because I just find the card really funny. But yeah, it's just up to you basically what you want to do. This deck is still a work in progress. I actually have a different version of it right now that kind of cuts Leyline Binding for a different removal option, but I'm just testing it, so we'll see. And apart from that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into the games. Okay, we have a hand that has 2 lands. Opponent goes first, and 2 lands, no way of pitching Solitude. I'm gonna keep this one, but it's not a great hand. Especially, okay, they don't do anything, never mind. Rakdos. Did that in my main phase. A Johnny, Nakaba Pariah. Sure. Mardu, huh? I guess I'm allowed to brainstorm. And I think I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna brainstorm. Okay, so we're not gonna be drawing any lands anytime soon. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. I'm used to it. Let's see. Put back Phlage Verdict. No, Verdict is a great pitchable card. Put back Polarity. It's not gonna do anything for a couple of turns anyway. I'm gonna kill a Johnny main phase here. I don't want them to flip this thing. I don't want to get a weird timing thing where they can flip it. Oh no, I should have drawn Polarity and then Thundering Falls the Phlage into the graveyard. That was a misplay. That was a misplay on my end. Oh, that's rough. Oh, I can still do it though. I'm gonna upkeep Brainstorm. Oh wait, no, I don't have to upkeep Brainstorm. I can just Brainstorm on my main phase. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. I Brainstorm here. Okay, we at least found a fetch land anyway, so that's fine. Do we need to fetch though? We might have to fetch for a red source, right? No. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I need to fetch. I think I'm gonna put back... Polarity isn't really doing anything yet. It will maybe in the later parts of the game, but for now it's not. I'm considering pitching Solitude to kill the Goblin Shaman, because mana advantage is kind of... I don't really want to give him a mana advantage, but... Okay, we're definitely going to put Phlage back, and I think we're going to put the Polarity back, because it doesn't really do anything. Although, the One Ring might get hand-hated. Yeah, I'll put the One Ring on top, so that it doesn't get hand-hated. Then I'll play the Thundering Falls, put Phlage straight into the graveyard. Oh, we can bring Phlage back next turn if we do Solitude, so let's see what they do. Oh, we can just bring Phlage back next turn because of Arid Mesa, so we're fine, we're chilling. Okay, let's see. Playing Mardu. If you have a Goblin Shaman off of Fable, by the way, go to combat before you cast your first spell. It just gives your opponent less information, and it might make me fire up a removal spell. Because now, I think I will remove... No, I don't think I will, actually. I'm thinking I will. Treasure. It's not a Ragavan. I'm not too scared. Why did you float mana, then play a land? What the hell? What is going on? What is going on, Mardu opponent? Yeah, Grief is what I thought. So they can discard me here. They probably will take the board wipe, which is fine. Yeah, I'm not killing Grief in response. I don't think that's worth it. Yep, they take the board wipe. As expected. My turn. I have something better than a board wipe. I have the One Ring. I'm at 8. Bit risky to tap the ring here, but I will. Wrath of the Skies is a good draw. I love people who full attack into the One Ring. My turn. Boost 1, Leyline Binding. Decent pickup. Okay, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Control Guy show of why Arena of Glory is a good card. Tap Arena of Glory, bring back Phlage. Phlage has haste, it enters the battlefield, kills one of their creatures. Then it attacks with haste, kills another one of their creatures, and hits them for 6. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Arena of Glory is so good. Jesus Christ, what a top deck. I'm back at 13 life, they lost both of their good creatures, they know I have a Galvanic Discharge in hand. It's just so good. It's just so good. Arena of Glory is just so good. Like, I have double removal spell in hand now. I have triple removal spell because I can pitch, cast Galvanic. Like, they are not attacking me with creatures this game. Yeah, they're looking at their hand and wondering where it all went wrong. How could this happen to me? Yep. I had Rope 2 did. Arena of Glory, this is why... Oh, it's called Monumental Henge. In the intro, I forgot what it's called, but... This is why I play Arena of Glory over Monumental Henge, because you can cast all the griefs you like. Like, you can stare at this hand and realize it's just not gonna do anything. Like, let's kill that Goblin Shaman. Actually, I'm going full empty-handed against them. Because I'm drawing a new hand anyway off the One Ring. So, there you go. There you go, Grief. You can take my Invert Polarity. Sorin. What? Oh, he instantly transforms. Okay, cool. That's cool. Oh, he did gain a lot of life, in all fairness. I'll give him that. Not enough to kill my Phlage, though.
No, Mom, I wasn't playing my DS.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah, they're out. you should be at least counting the life you gain, right? You should be at least counting the life you gain, right? Like, surely, right? I mean, Sorin is cool, but how good is Sorin? You know? Like, I just gained them 5 life and the Sorin did basically nothing. I don't know. But yeah, that's a good showing of Arena of Glory. Just haste the Phlage in. It does so much damage and it just heals you so much. It's stupid. It's silly. It's a 12 life point swing when you haste the Phlage. That is absolutely absurd. No deck can keep up with that right now. So yeah, that's that. Alright. I finally have a really good hand and then go first. So keep... Yeah, these are the type of hands you want to see. You want to see 3 lands and a Solitude that you can pitch. That's like, those are like the optimal hands. Oh, the swords is right there. Not the pitch Solitude, unfortunately, but the swords was right there. I could let Ragavan hit me, but I'm not going to. Pitch one of these Phlages to exile their Ragavan. I can't let them start getting a mana advantage. Let them play Magic as intended. do run blue. The Shura Brawler, so they're just on a domain deck. So I can just Phlage this Brawler, and I think that's actually what I want to do. I could, obviously... There's two plays here. Invert a spell, or Phlage this Brawler. On second thought, maybe I do invert. I don't know. It's super nuanced. I don't know what the play is. I think I'm gonna invert. Because then next turn I can Phlage the Brawler and do whatever to the next spell. I'll take 5. I'm a life gain deck. They just play nothing. Okay, fine. I will source your Brawler. They probably have, yeah, Stubborn Denial. That's fine. Nothing we're not ready for. Yeah, so with them having Stubborn Denial, obviously Phlaging was the right play, but you can't know that. You cannot know that. That's just completely up to chance. Dash a Ragavan. Find a counterspell that I didn't want to draw anyway. It's fine. They're gonna hit me with Ragavan a couple of times here. Because, yeah, I can't bring back Phlage just yet. However, I could invert the Ragavan. I think that might be the play. Regardless of if I'm allowed to take it or not. Actually, if you invert the dashed Ragavan, you actually want the coin flip to fail, because if you gain control of it, it still gets returned to their hand at the end of turn. So let's see what they do here. They're just gonna dash Ragavan. I'm gonna invert it. Because, I mean, unlucky that I gain control of it, but that's fine. Now at least a second dashed Ragavan doesn't do anything. And yeah, I get a nice little 2-for-1 here. Stubborn Denial is only non-creature spell, yep. Pass. On end step. Okay, why wasn't I allowed to respond to the trigger? The fuck? What if I wanted to fetch and then exile it in response? It's weird. I'm gonna bin island planes. It's not worth it. Come. Yep. And now I have a 6/6 to block their Ragavan. They would need... I don't even know what they would need here. I don't even know. Tribal Flames into Burn Spell. Or Burn Master, I guess. Sure. That's fine. It'll come back soon. It'll be back soon enough. Unlucky that I didn't have red mana here, but that's okay. What did they get? A Tune the Narrative. I wouldn't have been able to use that anyway. The One Ring. Yeah, that sounds good enough. Let's kill that Burmaster. Get 2 energy. Play the One Ring. Draw a card. Oh, Wrath of the Skies. Nice. So they're incentivized to just cast Ragavan here. Yep. Then what? Do we have another spell? They buy Luris. That does nothing. Kind of want to hit a counter spell for Luris. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yes, nice. A counter spell for Luris. And this is a land drop, right? I haven't played my land yet, right? I'm gonna put these 2 on top. They could have a hand hate. I'm gonna put these 2 on top. Yeah. I could Phlage here, but I'm not going to. Which should really suss them out. Because I don't want Lurrus to resolve. That thing's annoying. And I'm gonna fetch because I don't want them to be able to Wrath of the Sky. Just deal Wrath of the Skies. Although, no, I'm fine with them taking Wrath because it's a useless card to them. They don't need Wrath of the Skies, right? So they can have Wrath. You can cast that if you like. You have the energy. My turn. Now I gain 3 mana. That's exactly enough to white. Hard cast a Solitude. And they seem to have nothing here. Bring back Phlage. And now they're staring at a board of creatures that are just better than theirs. Sounds good to me. Yeah, of course they have a Bowmaster. It was obvious, in my opinion, but I don't really care. I don't really care. Never mind, I didn't draw a white card. Okay. Scary. Almost got me. Down to 1. Scary, scary. Think you can get away with not blocking? I'll just play another ring. Okay, so what I can do here, I can try and tune, or I can just one ring. If I one ring, I take 4 damage, going to 3. All I need is a white card. All I need is a white card. There we go. I even found the Swords of Plowshares. Sure. Alright. I'm alive. You have a Bowmaster, that's fine. I still have Solitude if I need it. Yeah, a white card would have done, but...
So basically...
cool play by them, but
not
going to be enough.
I can't believe you've done this.
Not going to be enough. Yep, Phlage is great. Phlage is pretty cool. Just the life gain of Phlage is so good. I think their play there should really have been to block the Solitude. But in their defense, they had that play lined up, so they thought that they would be able to stop my One Ring from resolving. If for some reason my One Ring still didn't resolve, I always had the out of exile my own Phlage with the Solitude. Just to stay alive. So there are these outs, but yeah, good game. Alright, we go first. 2 lands, attune the narrative, removal spell. I think we keep this. I don't know if it's good, but we'll see. Against the Lurrus deck as well. Turn 1 Guy of Souls. Now, my question is it the right play to shock in and tune the narrative, or is it the right play to cast... to get to Surveil Land? In the end, you're seeing the same number of cards. The only difference is whether Tune the Narrative is in your graveyard or the card you didn't want. So I'm gonna shock in and Tune the Narrative. Teferi. And Wrath of the Skies, that's pretty good. cast a 2-drop. I'm gonna fetch a Scalding Tarn. Not Scalding Tarn. This is Scalding Tarn. I'm gonna fetch a Steam Vents and mana drain it. Yep. Screw a Johnny. Steam Vents, mana drain, the One Ring. Miss a land drop, but it's fine. We have a One Ring in play. Hardcast Ragavan. The One Ring incentivizes people to hardcast Ragavan without dashing it. I really like that. What else you got? Static Prison could be decent. Yep. Now I need to draw a land. If I draw a land, I'm pretty good. They don't want to pump here. Of course I don't draw a land, so that's going to make things a little awkward for us. Okay, well, I'm going to exile Ragavan on attacks. Raptor, same story. If I draw a land, I'm pretty happy. Do they just cast a Psychic Prison? No, they don't. I still don't draw a land. Minorly punished for fetching a Steam Vent. I should have just fetched a Hallowed Fountain. But how am I supposed to know that this is going to happen? They don't pay the energy. I'm going to take the damage, or do I sort it? I might as well source something here, and I think it's going to be the Guide of Souls. Because I'm going to go to discard if I don't draw another land. Yep. Predictable. These games are just so unfortunate. Like, it's just so obvious that you're just going to lose this game because I'm just not drawing lands. Like, what the hell, man? Like, dude, come on, man. Like, make the game interesting, right? So I just mana drain anything and then cast Phlage, right? That's just my play. They don't cast anything. Well, I'm just going to kill your Raptor then if you're not going to cast anything. Like, the game could be interesting, or we could just both be mana screwed. Finally, dude. Sheesh. Okay, they want to play something here because obvious. That is easily swept up by but if I fetch, I'm dead anyway. No, I'm not doing anything about this. Ragavan. Now I just... Yeah, that's fine. They've shown me that they play Lightning Bolt. And but I think I'm fine being dead to a bolt here. I'm fine. It's okay. Right? No. That can't be the right play. No, I'm flaging. I'm not dying to a Lightning Bolt, dude. I'm sorry. That's too dumb. I'm not dying to a Lightning Bolt. I want to be alive. I want to live. They can have an Ocelot Pride for a turn. I've seen this story too often. I've seen this go wrong too often. I'm not dying to a Lightning Bolt. Stable Amulet, that gets swept up by Wrath of the Skies. Unless they activate it instantly. There's the Lightning Bolt. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I can try and hit a land drop. Which I did. And it's Arena of Glory. But I'm not going to actually play the Arena of Glory yet. I'm going to leave the Arena of Glory on top. and play the Spara's headquarters. Then I'm gonna play this for 0 and pay 2 to exile everything. Not exile, but destroy everything. I'm not tapping this ring. And they're dead to Arena of Glory here. They are dead to Arena of Glory. Amped Raptor is pretty good. Please hit a creature. Oh my god, are you joking? Okay, that was not a Blood Moon. I thought it was a Blood Moon. I was gonna lose my mind. I was gonna lose my shit if that was a Blood Moon. They can sacrifice a creature to deal 1. That's okay. I'm about to gain a bunch of life. And I'm actually not gonna target the Amped Raptor here, because they'll just sacrifice it and fizzle my life gain trigger. I'm actually gonna go face with all of these. Yep. They can block and then target me, but I gained 6 life. I think the gaining 6 life is more important. Gaining 6 life is more important. Good damage. And next turn, no matter what they cast here, like, how do they 11 me from here? I don't think they can. I don't think... Even if they have Bolt creature, that's 10. Not 10, that's 8. That doesn't kill me, right? Johnny's a start. Still not gonna kill me, though. I guess I can flip a Johnny, which is pretty cool, I suppose. But in the end, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, deal me 2. Yeah, Bolt creature would have been 10 damage with attacking with Raptor. My turn. I don't have any way of doing anything at instant speed, so... Guess I'll just do this then. They should bolt my face. They shouldn't bolt their token, because they can just sacrifice their token with the Goblin Bombardment. They shouldn't let this spell resolve, though. Although Ajani dies anyway, if they let the spell resolve, I guess. I'm at 9, though. I'm not... If I was at 6, I'd be dead, but I'm at 9, so it's fine. Yep. This is mainly to kill the bombardment. They sacrificed Ajani, by the way. Very interesting. I mean, I guess they just know Ajani is dead. However... I don't know if that's worth it. Now the board is empty, you're dead on board. I could high roll drawing a land, but I'm not doing that. I'm playing it smart, man. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson trying to high roll things and then just losing. I'm just gonna hold up a counterspell and see what they can do. How they can beat a Phlage attacking. That doesn't kill me. They have to kill Phlage here. I'll counter anything that kills Phlage. But even if they kill Phlage, I still have a second Phlage, so I'll counter this because this lets them get advantage. And, yeah, if that, as our white-haired savior Gojo Satoru would have said, if the Amped Raptor had hit a Blood Moon, they might have caused me a little trouble. But would you lose? No, I'd win. Phlage is just really good. And Arena of Glory again, coming in clutch. I don't know if I would be dead, but they would have had a line to kill me, right? Because they had the Raptor, 2 creatures, and a Bolt. So if I didn't have Arena of Glory Phlage, I would be at 3 less life, so I think they would have had a line to kill me. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. Also, why I didn't target the creatures is because they could have just sacrificed it in response, which would have fizzled the trigger, which would have made it so I don't gain life, and in that situation, when I'm low against the aggro deck, gaining life is my top priority. Again, Phlage makes aggro decks irrelevant, in my opinion. Like, control is just so good at the gaining life now that I remember back before Modern Horizons, I would have to play Sunset Revelry in my decks. That's just so a thing of the past. Like, there's no need for that anymore because Phlage just does it all. So yeah, pretty happy with the card. Alright, and back for the wrap up. Yeah, not too long a video today, but 3 games for you. I hope you guys got to see Arena of Glory in action. This card is really cool with Phlage, really cool tech. Obviously, you don't really need it in control, obviously, exerting land to give haste. But what I found is that you really don't feel the exerting part. Like, I remember as this was teased, many people would say that, oh, it's not too good because you have to make your land not untap. As a control deck, you really don't feel it. After the turn that you exerted Phlage, you're already so far ahead that having one tap land doesn't make the difference. And don't forget, you can always exert a Solitude, like Haste of Solitude, which removes their creature and gains you 3 life as well, like a mini Phlage kind of. It's obviously not as powerful as Phlage, but that's a play you can make. So yeah, this deck's still pretty good. I really like it. Obviously, sometimes you'll have some bad draws, but again, this deck has no bad matchups. It only has bad draws, which is really good. You can just beat everything in the format at the moment. Like, while I was recording, I ran into some really interesting brews. I ran into a Birthing Ritual Yawgmoth deck where they only won because I was stuck on 3 lands with a Wrath of the Skies in my hand. This card would have swept up their Birthing Rituals, their Young Wolves with counters on them, their Marionette Apprentice, and their what's that card? The other one, Delighted Halfling. It would have wiped it all and left them with 2 cards in hand. But I didn't top deck my 4th land 3 turns in a row, and that's why I lost. Because eventually they were able to find Yawgmoth and combo off. So that's just a bad draw, not a bad matchup. We stomped them with Wrath of the Skies. And then the next game, not the next game, but another game I tried to record, I played against a very interesting version of Dimir Show and Tell, but instead of showing and telling just Atraxa into the win, they had Atraxa in the deck, but they had other big creatures, and they ran counter spells instead of like the whole green package with tutors, and that was so hard. The matchup was so, like, it was such a grindy game because they could always protect their show and tell. So they had like they had an omniscience in play on 5 separate occasions because I would always find my Leyline Binding like a turn too late, or like not have a counter spell, or like I identified they were show and tell, but so I tried to cast Teferi, and then they mana drained my Teferi, and I was like, oh wow. So they were able to show and tell, but then I put in Leyline Binding, took their show and tell, and blah blah. The game went on forever. But it was just not really good content because it was kind of just them like not drawing and me like being stuck on not drawing my counter spells and only having my removal. It's like you'll have bad draws with this deck, but the idea is you have Brainstorm in your deck somewhere, so if you do find it, you can fix your hand with that. You just don't find it very often for some reason because Arena is rigged. Arena is rigged. Arena is rigged. Arena is rigged. But apart from that, this deck is really nice. I really enjoy it. Easily one of my favorite decks. And yeah, just wanted to put another video of this deck out because you guys seem interested in how it's going with this deck, and yeah. My takeaway still is Invert Polarity is nice, but probably too slow. So you could probably change this for something else. I've been looking at Subtlety. Maybe 1 Subtlety instead of the Invert Polarity could be really good. In fact, I think I will make that change and see how it goes. But yeah, apart from that, guys, yeah, let's just open a pack, right? Actually, you'll see. We're opening 2 packs today because I'm actually going to be going on a short, not trip, but I won't be home for a couple of days. So there might be like another 5 to 7 day gap between my uploads, which sucks, but unfortunately I have to do this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and let's open some packs. So for our first pack, we got a rare. 2 rares actually. We got a Kappa Cannoneer and a Strict Serenade. Kappa Cannoneer is really good. Strict Serenade, not so great. 1 mana counterspell, but give them a 2/2 bird. It doesn't really hit the relevant types. Swan Song is probably better. There's probably a mixture of Swan Song and Serenade. where it just counters a creature. I think counting creature, artifact, and instant would be really good. But whatever, is what it is. Next pack. All right, another rare. This pack is pretty horrible. What we get? Oh wow, what a bad pack. Anyway, guys, sorry for the horrible packs, but sometimes you just don't get lucky. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you love the content, if you like the content, if you like what you see, don't forget to, you know, do all the YouTuber things, like, comment, subscribe. I answer and read all my comments. If you're a hater, dislike the video. If you don't like control, let me know in the comments. I don't mind. I can take it. I've seen many an aggro player get angry at control players. It is what it is. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'm the control guy, and I bid you all farewell. Peace.